Hello and welcome to Stationeers. We are beginning a brand new Let's Play today. Let's just get started right away. I've already got the world started up. I can tell you a little bit about it while we are getting ourselves going here. Let me just pull down some of these. I like to handle these on the floor instead of on the lander. So, we are here on Mars, in case the orangey red landscape didn't give that much away already. We have a bit of a tweaked starting condition because we're going to be playing with the Food and Nutrition Rebalance mod, which makes food a lot more difficult, but I'll have to eat less often, so that's nice. The entire reason I'm starting this is basically exclusively because of watching Elmo Tricks and Cows Are Evil's videos, because they're not only are they very fun to watch, but they also mess with the game in a lot of different ways that just get me interested in playing it and playing it on camera. So hopefully I can provide at least half the entertainment value that they're able to. And hey, please let me know in the comments if I'm doing a decent job of that, because that will inform whether or not I keep making these. In any event, I think we're going to get started on construction. I guess I'm missing one more. Yeah. Construction supplies crate. Alright. I should probably pay attention to the numbers, because I think construction supplies 1 always has the important stuff in it. The structural kind of frames and things like that. I need a place to put this duct tape. Never leave home without your duct tape. So I'll just swap the pill. Alright, what do we want to do here? I have no idea what kind of a base I want to make. Let me just briefly survey around with my jetpack. I always turn the thrust up to max on these dinky starter jetpacks because they're so slow. Let's just take a look around, see if there's anything interesting that we want to make use of. There's a little hill, not phenomenally huge. I'm not too excited about that. I really wish that we spawned closer to some mountains because I love mountain bases, but it's not really looking like it so far. I may just drag this stuff over to that mountain over there because I really do enjoy mountain bases. I tell you what, maybe later on. For now, let's go ahead and just build some sort of an enclosure near the lander just to get us started. If we want to migrate over there later, that's always an option. Start us off with something relatively simple, straightforward. Scared of dropping items on the ground. I used to do that all the time outside, but I don't want a storm to come and sweep them away. Some iron sheets. Yeah. What kind of a shape do I want for this? I'll go ahead and weld them up, and then I'll figure out the wall. Actually, you know what? Let me bring the walls too. Weld them up. Weldy. I'm thinking about it. I guess it would be slightly faster, a little bit optimized, if I just did double weld on each one before moving to the next one, if they're going to be fully welded like this to be pressurized, because it should barely speed up how fast I'm able to do that, but these are just the things that run through my head when I'm doing these things. I think we're going to start out with a greenhouse because we definitely need a greenhouse. I think, yeah, definitely starting with a greenhouse. 30 walls. We have to do some rough mental math. We only have 1 stack of sheets, right? I thought I remembered the tooltip for the Plants and Nutrition Rebalance mod saying that you would spawn with 2 iron sheets, but it looks like maybe that was fake news. Yep, just make sure I'm not blind. That or I'm double blind because I do not see any more iron sheets. So I think this is what we have to work with. That's going to be just about enough for all 30 of these walls and like maybe the auto lathe? Or does that take 4? I think it's 2 sheets. Even then, I know I'm going to need some for a couple of other things. Like, yeah, so I probably shouldn't use all 30 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus another 8. So it's 16 plus 4. It's 20. So this would take 20 walls to seal. We can build this slightly larger. How do we want to do this? Ending like this would only require 2 more, so that's 22. Man. That 24. Let's do this for now. I already know that's about as wide as I'm going to want to make it. I've started using not C to rotate stuff because sometimes that can be a little tedious. When I'm wiring, I still use that a lot, just a quick snap, but I've started using my the keys above the number, or sorry, the arrow keys. So home, insert, delete, and page up, page down. Using those to rotate just because they're consistent and sometimes a little bit easier to work with if I know what axis I want to be spinning on, but 5, 6. Okay, so maybe we want a separate room. How about we do something like this? This will be our next room. Yeah. We'll block this off because I'm going to make this the airlock. I left my sheets there. Put these on. Oh, but now I may not have enough sheets because I added more frames, and frames take 2 sheets. Ah, we'll see. Plating, plating, plating. Don't want to miss any. Definitely don't want to miss any once we start pressurizing. Another mod we have on here is the Deadly Toxins mod, which makes any non-breathables over 10% kill you. So that would include CO2, toxins, volatiles. If any mixture of those exceeds 10% of your breathing atmosphere, then you will start dying rather quickly. So that's going to be rather important for the greenhouse because the greenhouse will be filling with CO2, and I definitely want to. I want to put in an abundance of CO2, especially now that they added the plant genetics. I want my plants to get used to being in high CO2 environments that they really like, so that they start producing a whole lot of food. For now, I'm thinking about the auto lathe rocking. Do I need to make that work? Oh, arc furnace, because I'll need to do some smelting. Area power controllers, where are those? Power controllers, wouldn't imagine those would be consumer supplies. I've started enough playthroughs, you would think I'd have this nailed already, but yeah. Am I blind? Where are the area power controllers? Does this playthrough not have them? There's door. Active vent console. They are right where I started. Of course they are. So I am blind. Alright, no worries. So, I'm just going to start by slapping one of these down over here. Yeah, that'll do for now. And I'm actually going to put this on the wall because I am too lazy to keep bringing it back and forth. Excuse the coughing. I'm actually still getting over COVID, so there might be some of that. But hopefully the content is so good that you're willing to put up with a little bit of coughing. Haha. Sure it will be, right? Let's leave some seeds. How about that? Make a little bit more carrying room. I need plastic for the doors later. I can stick this inside the tablet. That'll save me some space. I won't need the network analyzer for a while. I won't be wandering too far from home, so I'll drop the tracker. Road flares, I don't tend to really use those, but I may when night comes up to save power. Ooh, we have a lot of road flares, actually. I want the doors. Those are going to be in one of these construction supplies. 2. Door. Furnace. I'll take this too, since I'll be using it for the power controller to do my auto lathing. Is it auto lathe or auto lathe? I can never remember. I'm gonna say lathe because I'm pretty sure it's lathe, but it's one of those things where I always think it's the one it's not. But the problem is, anytime you get used to thinking of something as, oh, it's the one I don't think it is, then as soon as you get used to it, next thing you know, you think it's the other one. So these are problems that only intuitive people bump into, I think, because normal people just memorize the rule like this normal person would. Oh, which way was in and which way was out? I don't remember. Data port, does that go on the in? Does that go on the in? I think that goes on the in. Let's say that goes on the in. Let's do that. Yeah. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna move it over one so that I can run the cable next to it. So if I put it here, the box is overlapping with the cable. If I put it here, it's not, which means I can bring this up through here. Okay, I like to wear my cables like that with the straight parts English first, because then if you do a straight and a straight, and I have this and it's in some orientation, I can just put it there and hit C and it'll snap to the right spot. It's very convenient because I am incredibly lazy. You know, they say the best programmer is a lazy one. I'm not sure the same goes for engineers, but it's how I live. Now it's just I'm going to break this apart with my angle grinder because I don't want it in the way and it is ugly, and I'm going to grab some of these that I'm using more and slide them over. Okay, thought I could make that jump. This is going over here. Alright. What do I want to do? I'm just going to get the doors in because I'm going to need those soon enough once I get an airlock going. Do definitely need to get iron so that I can actually enclose it. And let me grab the walls. Put an iron wall. Like this. Another thing I've started doing, I'm talking too fast. Another thing I started doing is building all of my walls facing externally first. That way I can work inside without worrying about, uh-oh, if I try to open up the ceiling to get to some wires, am I going to vent my base? Did I remember to put a wall on either side over there? So I just always start with walls facing the exterior, and then I'll do the finishing on the interior later. Seems to be a pretty good system. I hate how they only start you with one active vent even when you're on places like Mars, because... Actually, let me put this somewhere it's safe. Because you need a advanced airlock. So I have to run my airlock manual for quite a while until I can get the other active vent, which is really annoying. But let's see if we can speed run some iron. And I'm just going to probably pause while I'm looking around for iron. Iron! Copper, iron, and welcome back. Let's see what we got. So, first things first, let's get some iron rocking with our battery power. Probably have to be a little sparing on my suit light because I don't really have power generation yet. Maybe I can fix that. I'll fix that in just a second. Autolathe. Let's do... Why not? Let's put it here. Put this over back to the tools. Huh. Why'd that stop? Still have power. Still has iron. Huh. I don't know. Oh. Let me guess. I need these. And I need this. Yeah. Okay, and that was just enough. Cable coils, plastic. Yeah, plastic. It's over here. Yeah. I'll just bring this whole thing. Alright, grab the plastic. Link torch. Keep up. Driver. Good to go. Alright. Now we should be good to make some sheets. I have to run around this way because the arc furnace is too long. I should put this one over. Give me some iron sheets. I think because of the whole CO2 being deadly and my entire early base being, you know, full of CO2, I think that probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to take after Mick, Cows Are Evil, and I am going to do what he did in his Terraforming Mars Let's Play, and probably have my working area outside, because that seemed to work well enough for him, and I kind of like that idea. So, let's go. Getting our airlock situated. We're gonna need plastic sheets if I remember correctly. Yes, plastic sheets. And then I'm going to need my glass sheets and crowbar. Open those up. And while I'm at it, may as well start getting these rocking and rolling. Looks Got an iron sheet. No worries. All right. Are we pressurized? We might be sealed. But we'll find out in a second. Okay. That should be good. Now we can move ahead with getting the airlock primed. And you know what? I actually want this to go in the airlock. I always like to have a power controller in the airlock because it gives you a place to put a battery if you run out of power and you want to still get into your base. So put it up here. Power will come in from the base area. Sensors, pipe. Just take all this stuff with me. How about that? Then I will take the battery charger. And I will need the advanced airlock circuit. There it is. Yeah. Can I make any room to lug this oxygen tank back? Because if a storm hits, this will probably roll away. I'll be back for you in a minute. That is okay. Alright, airlock time. We're gonna need a gas sensor. Put that on the over here, which is gonna be the opposite wall from where the vents will be. That. And I'm gonna do there. I think I got the idea of putting a battery charger in the airlock from Elmo, and I really like that. So I'm doing it too. That's gonna be a recurring theme. I really like that, so I'm doing it too. I guess I'll just put this vertical because I don't want to deal with figuring out which way the sun is going. Then where'd I put my glass sheets? I dropped them inside, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yep, just broke the laws of physics. And this. Eh? This is the door frame, right? Right. Plug it in. You, go there. Big consoles. You, go there. You, go there. You, go there. Yeah. Oh. That's the thing. Is that not? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it wasn't snapping. Since I think it wasn't there. Anyways. Let's get this open. That there while I'm not using it so it gets a little bit of charge, you know, once daytime comes since it just became night. And now let's get everything down before I start trying to wire these guys. This is gonna go there. These that way. This one will be going that way. Yep. bit of that. I usually try to avoid three-way corners because I don't like the way they stick up like that. I think a lot of the time they stick up out of the floor. Let's find out now. Where are my walls? Floor. Sheets. And I'll put up a wall. Nah, that does get covered. Alright, I'll allow it. You know, when I first started playing this game, I was playing the tutorials, and they were like, oh yeah, you can use your inventory with your scroll wheel and the F key, and I was like, that's the dumbest thing ever, why would I not just use my mouse? But the more I played, the more I realized, wow, it is way faster to use the mouse. Times. And that is a trick that I started working on after I saw how fast Elmo was with it. But seriously, I was checking out one of his tutorials because I was working on one of my own things, and I've been using Alt and drag and dropping things back and forth, and I saw just one of his tutorials and saw how fast he was going and said, well, better start practicing now because I want to get that fast too. Alright, airlock is pretty much wired. The only thing is we need one more active vent to seal the deal, but at least for now we should be able to manually interact with it. Can partially program it for now. Okay. Yep, doors are both in. Pro tip, if you don't have your labeler because you're lazy like me, you can just pick a glass door and check if it's locked. And that one's locked, which means, yep, that's the exterior. Which means I selected correctly. Gas sensor, active vent. That's actually the interior active vent, so I will leave that unselected. Oh, and the external pressure is 2 kPa, but I'm going to set that to 1 kPa because I'm extraordinarily lazy. What else do we need? I'm going to consolidate these into this one. Take it apart. And chuck it in there. Okay. Let's bring in the seeds. I'm going to just shove them through the wall because I'm extraordinarily lazy. Perfect. And it would be safe to grab this as well. Okay. Let's get you inside. Boop. Okay. Let me try to avoid using my light. Fortunately, I had the global illumination mod on, which is Sonic Others implementation. Someone made a workshop add-on for it. I apologize, you don't remember the name of who did, but it is very nice because the ground kind of glows. So I can see stuff, even when my light isn't on. Even in here a little. So, that's pretty nice. Alright, I should probably get my lockers set up. Are those... No, those are in box 3. Construction supplies 3. So... Or residential supply... English. Residential supplies, I guess it's called. Oops. Okay. Okay, locker. I'll just throw this somewhere. This probably won't Well, it probably should be permanent. I should have some kind of storage in my greenhouse. And you know what I should test? If I can eat through my mask. I cannot. So that means that this is successfully the Stationeers difficulty. Wanted to check because I did it from the custom world screen and I wasn't sure. It doesn't give you the usual prompt for easy, medium, Stationeers. What do I want to do with these? You know what I want to do? We need a pipe bender. There's no way around it. So, I'll grab this. Pipe bender. Gold and copper. No problem. Back to mining. See you in a bit. And welcome back. So, now I should be able to chuck some of this in the arc furnace. And call it a day. Excuse me. I really don't want a storm to come, that's for sure. It's the GPR. Should. Let's make a little spot to cook some food. Here looks like a good place. Alright, and Huh. C isn't working for that. It's weird. Anyways. I don't like the way that's in the way. Ugh. I'll just do something unobtrusive. Nah, that's gonna get in the way. I'll just store it. I don't need it for now. We need to maximize space for actual plants. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. That should be pretty good. Clean. And gold. Okay. Don't need the generator for now. We have enough battery. Oh, that reminds me. Hahaha. Should be charging. Should be charging my batteries. Here. It's not gonna be enough. Charge. Oh, that is enough. Dang, it takes almost no gold. More. Well, that is very good. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this small battery as a temp battery. I'm going to stick that in there to charge, which 28, 28, 28, 30. Perfect, so it's going. Chuck the GPR into storage. And turn off my light because it's daytime. I'm stupid. Okay. That's gonna take a while. Should have enough power. Alright, what other kind of planning do I want to do? May as well bring this stuff over. Oh, you know what? I have more frames. I want to build some kind of a work deck kind of area. You. Move. Perfect. Okay. Food. I'm paranoid there's gonna be a storm and it's gonna blow that way and just suck all of the food out. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in the locker. Okay. Okay. Are you coming? 80%. You're done. Yeah, more iron. Gonna need a lot of iron in a second. I got a lot of charge from that. 62. Day's not even over. That's great. Since when does the one small basic solar panel give so much power? It's great. I'm gonna move this to the permanent spot. And I don't want to deconstruct that. Okay. Don't be lazy, Josh. Don't be lazy. Angle grinder. Wrench. Whoop. Ha, right. It had stuff in it. Of course it did. Okay. Don't want to embed it in the wall. Come on now. I'm guessing that one's gonna need similar. It's gonna need a load of iron. Oh, right, it's not done. Might be hard to put things into something that's not enclosed. Nah, I don't want to clutter up the inside with that. I'll leave this over here. Excellent. Let's wire you up. Oh, man. I'm running out of wires. Well, I'll be pulling these up, I guess, so I should have enough. Like full? Well, we put it over here. Am I gonna have enough to put it here? Yeah, I think so. Should be fine. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. A little unnecessary, but that's how I roll. Okay. Looking pretty good. Now let's go get our iron sheets and plastic sheets. And we're going to weld them up. Right, cables. I need 4. And for that, I need power. Let's go. We'll just let it print out a few more. You know I'll need them. Where did I just put? They are in my left hand. Okay, never mind. This is me on the daily. Okay. Put you in there. I need some hydroponics trays. And while we're at it, I'm going to need more iron for more hydroponics trays. That's probably enough for now, because I don't really know what else I'm going to need copper for. Oh, that was all my iron. That's okay. Let's see here. Let's start out by putting some hydroponics. Yep. Let's get some sheets on there. Whoops. Give that back. Thank you. Here we go. Let's not put away the welder while it's still running. And now we have a floor to walk on. That's much better. Now let's see. A little more iron. And then we should be good for a while. Wood pipes. What else? Liquid pipes. We'll need a way to connect the water. Hey, we should have started with a water tank. Oh, dang, we really were supposed to start with a water tank. That was definitely supposed to happen. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We can't survive without water. Good enough for now. Put you in there. Oh boy. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. And that's what I meant to do. Alright, we need a pipe connector. Yeah, pipe connector. Should do it. Tank connector. That's what I mean. Of course, we need power. 20% left. Insulated is probably overkill. And we need a portable liquid tank. Toggle that so it doesn't make more than one. I'll put this here because it's as good a spot as any. I don't like that. Let's put it over a little more. Yeah. So I have some room to get to the kitchenette. And then I can have a little water cooler here. How about that? I'll take that. This will of course be empty, which is a problem, but cross that bridge when we get to it. No? Ah. You. Sit. Stay. Good boy. Here we go. Alright. You're not gonna have enough of these. How do we do it like this? Go across like there, and then we'll go over. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just make 6. Pipe. King. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more iron. I made 7. There. That's connected up. Guess I'll need an ice crusher. Ice crusher, a lot more hydroponics trays. Right, so I ran out of disk space, so my recording stopped. That's what that noise was. I did a little bit more, almost nothing, but I just made an ice maker. Some more liquid pipes to connect it. I think that's about all I did without you seeing. And that's where we're at. So, don't worry about the disk space. I just deleted Sims 4. No problem. Let's put this here. Connect that up. How do I want to connect that? I'll do it like this. Nope, that's the spot. This is the spot. It's a bit ugly, but it'll do for now. We'll fix it up at some future date. Yeah, we're gonna need more liquid pipe. Okay. Probably 5 should do it. Let me think. Need to go mining for a lot more iron. I really don't want to do that without a heavy drill, but might have to. Flip that around. Go there. 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 Wow, 7 was exactly enough. Or was it 6? I think I made 6 that time. Anyways, that's disgusting, but it works for now. I'll fix it later. What does it need? It doesn't need steel sheets, does it? Oh boy. Iron sheets, okay. That's the good ending. Iron sheets. Paradoxically, I think I'm gonna do my mining in the daytime. Excuse me. In the daytime. Because I don't have to use my light, which will save battery, and my battery cell can be recharging. I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm gonna close this up just in case there's a storm. Right. I airlocked it. I guess that wasn't a good idea. That's better. While we're at it, stick you in there. Oh, I'll leave it off. I want to drain my big battery. Okay. Or do I? It's going to be charging. Nah, it's not going to charge to 100% off one day of light anyway, so I'll just leave it like that. I do want to weld this up before I leave. Cable it. And should be good to start making some water, which I will want to do because we want to start growing plants ASAP. So I will do some mining and I'll see you in a bit. And we're back. And I got quite a lot of iron, so that should get us pretty far. Let me pull this out, put that in, and get it going. So, first off, we'll want more hydroponics trays. It's going to be hard to have too many of those. What do we need? We really need water. Can't grow plants without water. I just drank water in real life for, you know, immersion. Which means we're gonna need a way to power ice crusher. Ice crusher. Yeah. Make some more iron. More trays. Don't really have any power in here, actually. Alright. I'm convinced. I'm gonna make a furnace next. Whoa, whoa, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? You're not free. Sheesh. Not gonna find much use elsewhere on Mars, unless you want to be unemployed either. But maybe we will end up changing that, because just for kicks, in case I want something to do in the late game, I had the Terraforming mod. So, Terraforming, sorry. Gosh, I cannot speak today. I'm gonna blame COVID. I'm gonna go ahead and say COVID is the reason I can't speak. There's nothing to do with the fact that I'm normally like this. It's COVID. Smelt up some of that because I don't have any. Oh, my power's low. Okay. How about a furnace? Needs a lot of iron. Decent amount of copper too. But I have enough. Copper, that is. Interesting thing, the Global Illumination mod really jacks up the way gold and copper look after they've come out of a machine. But, what's that? There's my iron. Make the furnace. Do I want to capture the furnace gas? Maybe not for now. I'm gonna make some steel. I'm gonna make some solder too. I can make a power controller. That'll be a cheap and easy way to get the ice maker working temporarily. And then I want to try to get toward a better drill so that I can mine more faster. And that's when I'll get my copper. Probably wire up the entire inside of the greenhouse for any electronics that I end up creating. We will need a grow light. Which makes me wonder, actually, can I make that on a auto lathe, or does that have to be an electronics printer? Yeah, that has to be an electronics printer. Delightful. Means we'll also need one of them. Alright, that's going. What did I need over here that took silicon? I don't remember. Active vent takes copper, of course. I would love it. Really need a station battery. That's what I need. When the furnace is done, might make one of those. 18 coal. What's that going to get me? 18 times 3. Oop. Power. Focus, Josh. Focus. Hello there. There's so many shiny things and noises. Furnace. I got all discombobulated. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. It's gonna need some of these, I'm sure. You're done, so you go off. Oh, ha, that was you. Of course. I do sometimes still use the mouse when it's more convenient. Okay. We want welder. Oh, wrench. Ha, right. And more iron sheets. Ugh. Excuse me. That was supposed to be a pause button. Should be good for a while. We have a furnace. And I'm not going to subject you to my math skills. I'm just going to use a calculator. My phone is apparently dead, so use it on my computer. 54 iron. Well, I'm stupid. I just realized I don't have a stacker, so I can't split ingots. So I shouldn't have smelted all of them. Because now I can't pick how much steel I can make. Or I can't pick how much iron to put in to make steel. You know what's really funny? I can make you yawn right now. Gotcha. Fun fact, did you know that they've done studies linking your likelihood to catch someone else's yawn to the level of emotional empathy in a person? It's a whole thing. Apparently, psychopaths in the test did not catch any yawns. Sometimes they had said that they learned to fake it because it's considered normal, but not always. Isn't that weird? I think it's pretty cool. Alright, well, I guess I have to go get more iron for the arc furnace, or for the furnace so I can make some steel. And while I'm out, I may as well grab some lead so that we can make some solder. So I'll be right back. Actually, that's probably about the right length for an episode, so I will do that next episode. Thanks so much for joining, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 2. Bye-bye!